we are meal prepping with the meal prep building block method. And if you're now like,
Yo Maya, what's that?
let me show you. So basically you prep smaller things which you can then like mix and match throughout the week. So you have more, how do you say it in English? Variants. I like to categorize my meal prep in 4 main sections. We've got carbs, we've got protein, yes, you can have that plant-based, sauces, aka flavor bombs or fat sources, and veggies or fruit. That way I can quickly create meals that keep me full and satiated and taste good during the week. Without further ado, let's jump into the carb section, because carbs are not your enemy. Especially in the morning, I don't want to spend much time on making food, so that's why I first prepped some freezer pancakes. I made my go-to pancake batter and filled it in an ice cube tray, and then it goes in the freezer. When you want to have pancakes, you can simply take some batter cubes and fry them up in a pan, just like you would fry up normal pancakes. Next, we've got granola, because homemade granola is the best. It's cheaper, and I can make it oat-free by using millet flakes. Don't worry guys, oats are perfectly fine and healthy and packed with nutrients, but my stomach really doesn't like oats, which is kind of weird. So I'd rather replace them. Apart from that, I'm using coconut oil, maple syrup, cinnamon and salt. And sometimes when I'm feeling fancy schmancy, I also like to add some nuts or seeds or dried fruit or something like that. Let it cool down completely before transferring to a jar so that it stays crispy. And your own granola is ready to go. We also need some carbs for savory meals, and I usually have some bagels or wraps in my cupboard. Yes, sometimes also not homemade. But today I decided to also prep some couscous. By the way, this is pearl couscous and I love it. It's like small pasta, and I usually also cook it just like pasta in boiling water. And then I got those cool jars, and I gotta say, having nice jars and containers to store my meal prep in makes it somehow more enjoyable. It looks so nice, which is really motivating, at least to me. And I finished the couscous salad with some sun-dried tomatoes, some spices, and lots of fresh parsley, because I think herbs make everything taste like fresh and delicious. Let's talk protein for those plant-based muscles. I'm training for my first marathon at the moment and I love working out, so having delicious protein sides is a big one for me. Therefore, I mostly rely on tofu, which I'm turning into feta today, and tempeh, which will be prepared lab style, which is packed with Thai flavors. Back to the tofu. This is simply marinated in olive oil and spices. And don't worry, when you store it in the fridge, the olive oil will kind of solidify, but that's normal. And when you take it out after like a few minutes, it will probably be liquidy again. And for the tempeh, I first fried it and then mixed with lots and lots of cilantro. Don't worry, I used to have the soap gene. So if you also have the soap gene, just leave out the cilantro or use other herbs you like. Soy sauce, sugar, lime, and salt. Then, you just mix it up and the tempeh is also ready. And those two sides combined have over 70 grams of plant protein. Yes. Now we need sauces to make everything more versatile, to have some fat, which is also an essential part of a meal for me, and to add big flavors. I made my go-to tahini sauce, which contains also some protein. So combined with the couscous and one of those protein sides, you really don't have to be worried about your plant-based gains. It's creamy, full of flavor, and also great for dipping. The other sauce is more like a vinaigrette made with miso, vinegar, soy sauce, and sesame. It adds an Asian twist and bold umami flavors coming from soy sauce and miso paste. And of course, if you want, you can combine those two sauces to have like the best of both worlds. What's missing now? Exactly, fruits and veggies. Regarding that, I like to keep it simple. I like making lettuce wraps, for example, with the tempeh. So I'm storing some lettuce leaves in a container, and pro hack at this point, add some kitchen paper to it because that will absorb water. So the lettuce won't get as soggy as quickly. Next, I'm marinating small cherry tomatoes with basil and balsamic vinegar to make tomato pickles, if that exists. And also my favorite, quick cucumber pickles. The great thing about pickles for meal prep is the veggies get neither dry nor soggy, and they naturally add a new flavor, a new texture to your meals, which makes them more versatile. And I just really love pickles. Actually, we're done, but I've got a big sweet tooth, so I gotta prep something for that. So I made one of my favorite snacks, juicy medjool dates with peanut butter and some dark chocolate on the outside. And what's great about it? Dates are like a sweet superfood packed with nutrients, for example, potassium, magnesium, and iron. Peanut butter adds healthy fats and also some nutrients, and dark chocolate makes it a real treat. And with that, I'm ready for the new work week within just about 2 hours of work. Last but not least, I don't want to leave you alone with those building blocks. I want to give you some exemplary meals you can make with each of those things by mix and matching. Let's start with breakfast. To make the pancakes, fry the batter cubes covered on medium heat for a few minutes on each side. Yes, I don't have a proper lid for my pan. Then I like serving them on vegan yogurt with warm berries and of course peanut butter and maple syrup, but you can have them also any other way. The granola can be used on everything. That day I made a tropical yogurt bowl with mango, the granola, and vegan coconut condensed milk, which I found in the Asian store, and it's my guilty pleasure. Now the savory part. I like using the lettuce as crunchy lettuce cups. Here I filled them with the tempeh and the couscous, and then I added the miso dressing for the final touch. You can also serve the couscous as salad with tofu feta and the marinated cherry tomatoes. I also love wraps for lunch, so you can use the tahini sauce as base, and then we load the tortilla with tempeh, lettuce, and I also had some jarred roasted peppers, which were a really nice addition. Give it a little grill and enjoy this beauty. If you're very lazy, you can also make an instant noodle soup and use the tempeh as topping to make the noodles a lot more exciting. Last but not least, I served the couscous with tempeh, pickled cucumbers, and the miso dressing, which was also a very delicious and especially quick meal. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and see you very, very soon. Bye!